All right, guys. Yesterday I went in and took a look at this mod list and actually really enjoyed it. It was lacking a couple of things a few things, quite a few, that I usually like to play with. But other than that, I thought it was pretty cool. And so what I've done is I've gone back and added in a few more things and wanted to see if we can take another shot at the alternate start thing. And we'll go ahead and give that a try. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do. Now you have two choices with Ultimate Start. You have the Role Player Start and the SKK. Role Player Start hasn't truly been tested with this. The other thing is, I already have a Role Player Start um, um, playthrough kind of started there, where we're testing to see how the one particular alternate start works for us. And right now we are we're probably like that character's like level 36. We're like mm, 10 12 hours in, and we have still yet to and it's supposed to randomly drop the um artifact on you. And here we go. What kind of new game are you willing to create? I think we're going to go ahead and do custom again. And then we're going to go to preset. Whoa. Okay. We're going to go. Ooh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah. That's Zone's beautiful body there. Um, let's see if we can get through this menu as quickly as possible. All right, there we go. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. To tell you the truth, I think I want to keep it simple this time. We're just gonna go there, change our eye color. Like I said, always try to get it as close to mine. And then what we have done, as you can see, is we added in more. It's called more better backgrounds, and I like that one a little bit better than the generic backgrounds that they start with. Um, like right here, transporter. As a matter of fact, if you learn anything from your career as a transporter, is that the more you can carry, the more you can sell. Simple enough, but when you focus on it, you can really maximize space. And it's plus one payloads. So that's what we're going to be. We're a transporter. Traits. Well, you can see there's the ones that they had, but then you can see acrobatic, addictive, alien DNA, all or nothing, an explorer. They said exploration is a lost art. You didn't listen. As the major factions argued over space they desperately tried to control, you were busy uncovering the wonders of the settled systems. I actually like, um, but one of the other things is your spine is incredibly inflexible. The increased support gives you plus 75 carry weight, but with no curative curvature to absorb impact, you take twice as much fall damage. All right, so we're gonna take that. Right now, we are a transporter, and we don't have the. Now, normally this one I don't mind taking because even though we gain less 25 less experience, 25% less experience with the XP multiplier, which I just forgot, right? And I've told you already, I don't play without that. Um, they kind of counter each other, cancel each other out. So, one other thing, let's see. You see my persuasion attempts are 20% higher to succeed. So I'm gonna keep that in the back of my mind right now. Your ship says 15, but moves. Uh-huh. Smart guy. You gain plus 100, but no longer gain any from combat. Really, really, you think anybody's gonna want that? Um, maybe I will. Nearsighted. You're less accurate and do 15% less damage. To compensate for this, you focus. Okay, really? All right, here we go. I think, because I'm a transporter, right? Mechanical minded. The inner workings of a ship, moving parts, has always become naturally to you. As a result, you can always coax more from your ships. 10% to most ship systems. 1+1 reactive core energy. The inner workings of your fellow humans do not come as easily. Here we go. Make you much harder to negotiate for what you really want. Ship upgrades cost triple. Whoa. Can't be combined with other engineering stuff. Triple the price of ship. And then they have spacefaring economy, so it's already going to be outrageously crazy amounts. You got to make all kinds of money. Let's put that on the back burner because I think I am going with that. Okay, so cybernetic impacts. Part man, part machine. With your site, you require 50% less oxygen to perform physical activity. However, you take 100% more damage from EM weapons. Slowly restore health while in sunlight, but food is 50% less effective. Kinda. All right, blue collar engineering. With years' experience with your toolkit, you have 50% increased damage. No, not a fan of that. All right. Part of me, do we want to be a scoundrel, soldier, long hauler? I mean, that does fit into our what's the name? From Neon to New Atlantis, the megacorps stand as monuments to power, prestige, and profit. You work both for and against them, inside and out, often sacrificing conscience for credits. All right, and let's get back down here. Steadfast. What was the other one? It wasn't Neon. Was it mechanical minded? Yeah. All right, we got to pick. We got to pick one or the other. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. All right. And you would think our good looks would just get us whatever we want, right? Dang it. All right. So, Selena Brooks. All right. Now, I believe this is the role player start. So it should put us in here. So here you're standing within a place outside of the flow of time, a staging ground between what was and what will be. Here you can shape the beginning of your journey. Around you, you'll find various interactive elements to change different aspects of your character's background, starting gear, own ship, or to define how your story will unfold. Starting location, owned home, narrative adjustments. Some elements are connected, setting an option, may unlock or restrict others. For example, selecting a home will unlock the option to begin your adventure at that location. Selecting a starting ship will unlock a narrative adjustment, which will require you to repair that ship before traveling. But will also remove the shipwrecked option, starting option. I did the shipwrecked starting option. That was crazy. That was a crazy option there. When you're satisfied with your setup, step into the anomaly and begin your journey within the settled systems. Now, me personally, my favorite starts have been like the pedestrian start, right? You have a ship, but you got to get it repaired or get it or pay off the lien against it, right? You owe money on it. And so those to me are cool. The problem that you can face though, and then like with the shipwrecked option, that one was crazy because you get shipwrecked on a planet and there's no there's no level limit there, right? So you get dropped in and all of a sudden you're running around, you're dying, and you're trying to kill off terramorphs and all kinds of things, just so you can just get, and then what it does, it makes you go and you have to get a comm relay. And that comm relay is on the other side of the map, the zone that you're in. So you got to traverse the entire zone. Well, first you got to survive the area you pop into. Then you got to traverse the entire zone to get to that comm relay. And once you get the comm relay, then you got to be able, and then it's going to be somewhere where there's going to be a lot of baddies. So you got to fight your way through, get the comm relay, get out, and then find a large enough space to plant your beacon, because you got to have your resources. You got to plant a beacon, and then you got call for help, and then they come and get you. Okay. Problem with that is, if that's the case, then you don't have the artifact, and now you got to wait for it to just organically spawn. So this is us, and they at least put some clothes on us. So you get to the different things here, so we can change our level, so we can actually start at a higher, start with some stuff. Choose your starting gear, and and then who's this? I believe this is probably choose your ship. Choose a ship. All right. So first thing I gotta do, right? I'm gonna go into settings, interface, and then crosshair is on. Show damage numbers. Just gonna turn that up a little bit. I think everything is on except motion blur is off. Good. We're gonna start off. I'm actually gonna start off like that, and I know somebody's gonna say, and I'm gonna say, no, you don't understand. This game is already starting you out, and then I'm gonna do that. So I do get a plus 8% XP bonus right now. I took that away, dropped it down because cargo access distance. I want to be able to access my ship's cargo from anywhere. There's other things here, right? Now, usually what I'll do is I'll boost these up, right? And then I'll actually boost those up, right? This is Bedlam. This Bedlam is basically the chance, it randomizes the places you go to. So when you get to a certain POI that you're like, oh my god, this one again, right? So what it does is it randomizes what happens there. Okay, the chance that they'll get reinforcements while you're there, the chances that they will actually be assaulted by another faction in you, because you'll get there and then say it's a spacers already embedded in here, but then all of a sudden the pirates Crimson Fleet will jump in and attack them. And so now you're in the middle of this attack. Problem is, unless you hide and just wait it out, if they notice you, guess what? They all of a sudden forget their differences and they come after you. Now, this is the chance that they will come at, so this one here, chances that they have pets. So you get someplace, the next thing you know, there's pets, and it's just random animals, creatures that are there, and and then extra enemies. So you get there, and there was maybe supposed to only be 15 there. And then next thing you know, there's 25. So, and then the chance that there might be a Starborn there. So, there's the apotheosis. I've not played with that, so I don't know exactly what it does for you, but it looks like an overhaul for your powers, your Starborn powers. Not something we need to worry about right now. So now you have rich ship vendors, so I haven't really messed around with this kind of stuff here. Not really worried about it too much. And then you see this is all still the ship vendor stuff. Real fuel. I do turn this SFSE integration on. Here's our save manager. The SFSE integration is if you have the Cassiopeia Papyrus mod installed. And it is installed. I went and checked. Ship repair multiplier. As a matter of fact, we better turn that down to 1 because right now I'm kind of thinking calculation point based because we're in trouble. 3 times the amount already. So crew eats, that's installed there. Immersive looting, death quote, whatever. I'm not really worried about that. Ship services, smart heal is on. Cost of living, right? Crew assignments. You can see there's a ton of stuff that's. Hold on. Spaceships. Spaceships are hidden while aboard the player's ship. Yes. Okay. See, now this is what is overriding everything. Suit displays settlements. Spaceships are hidden in settlements. All right, let's do that. And then vanilla suit will if apparel is not worn. Oh, okay. Removing apparel will not forcibly show the suit. Yeah, just put it there. Who cares? Day length message type. There is a setting for the time, and I hope. All right, so Trackers Alliance delayed start. Not sure why, because Trackers Alliance is the vulture that is the what's the name? Trackers Alliance is okay. So I'm gonna use levels, and then we're gonna late mid level, so they won't bother. Well, no, just mid level. So they won't bother us until we're like level 25. All right, and I added this one, grind Terraverse encounters chance. It just adds more encounters and stuff on planets and stuff like that. That's it for right now. One thing I will be adding is the XP multiplier as soon as if I ever remember it. Okay, so we'll do a quick save just in case. All right, so first things first, choose your level. I'm gonna set level 5. And so that means we already have. So let's get over here. And you can see we do have a menu for Starborn now. But with this, I already have this one. I'm gonna add in. And then why do we have this one? Because of the trait we chose. Thinking about adding commerce already, but what I really and then we're gonna do research methods, and I gotta do because apparently, yeah. All right, security we need, but I probably should have done that one before I did research methods. But that's we'll deal. All right, what about our starting gear? So our current budget is 3,000. All right, I'm gonna start shopping. I just want one gun and one rifle. Is that all my choices? Oh, that kind of sucks. What's the price on that? How much money I got? I got 3,000 credits. You're not buying much of anything. Okay. I done forgot what ammo this daggone weapon takes. 777. I know that's not going to do much at all for us, but we need a spacesuit, and I don't see us. Oh, we can afford a belt. God dang it! The cheapest spacesuit is all the money that we would have. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty dope. It's an exosuit. Okay, we got to back out. We need a bigger budget. All right. Oh, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, are you getting this for free? Well, yes, but we will be. Um, what is that? What do you do? We'll take one of those. One of those. All right. Oh shoot. that, and I believe that is the ammo that one took, right? Oh shoot, we took the only one it had. Okay, hold on. What do we? Hold on. It uses 7.62 web ammo. God dang it. All right, and then spacesuit. Ooh, look at that black mercenary. And then we don't want the exosuit. Might go with this one just because. Infiltrators. Space suit is that? Oh, hey, yeah, we probably end up. Oh, we go with this one. Yes, there it is. We'll take that. Then either that one. Okay, not the always on, and it's balanced. All right, and then helmet. Mm-hmm. Not liking any of them, but if I got to, we'll pick that one. All right, and then apparel. Uh, Holy cow! Really? What in the world? Oh shoot! Okay. All right. Not good. All right. So we're back, and we got to do a couple of things. Choose your starting location. All right. So we're random civilian outpost, random mine, random dungeon. Here you can choose your things, star stations, settlements. All right. We'll come back to that real quick. Uh, Choose a home. We don't need a home. Um, Here we did choose one. We did. All right, so that can change our appearance. We got a ship. And then we have to go back and do what's the name? Our skill points again. So here, security. Spacesuit. That on. That on. That on. Aid. There. Do that. Holy cow! Why do we have so many? I didn't pay attention to that. That was bad. That was my bad. Shouldn't have that many. Okay. So this is us. You ready to start your new adventure? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Starting location. Okay. Um, we don't have a home, so none. Here we can take that. Oh, we can take stuff. Take it. Thank you. So here was our narrative adjustments. Basically, you can come in here and all right, so we can delay the main. Here you can change the course of some events in your upcoming play. So we can delay the main quest, and then we can do broken ship start. So here you can choose, and then they have your starting ship being damaged at start, requiring you to repair it with some basic materials before wandering space. All right. Do we want to delay the main quest? Because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I don't know. So let's just see what happens. Okay. All right. This will allow you to change your appearance. We don't need to do that. Are you ready to start? Yes. And then, all right. So location level configuration, location ability configuration, validate. So game default around player level. Yeah, we'll validate that. Any and and all right. So we're level 5. We have a broken ship. I don't, and then I don't know that that's the same as a shipwrecked start. It is not, but it sounds very familiar. Okay. Role player's alternative start as an alternative way to start the main quest. Instead of getting the artifact on Bethesda, you will stumble upon it randomly while exploring. Here you can configure in which condition the artifact will appear or prevent it from appearing. Currently, the main quest will only trigger upon entering an eligible artifact location with 30%, 33% chance after you reach level 5. Um, I want to set this, and I gotta be honest with you. It's got to be 100% chance. You can't, you cannot, you know, let it just be a random 25, 33, 50, because again, that means it's a 50-50 when you land someplace, and then it's going to be you land and you know what I mean. Here, at least you can say, okay, once I hit level, say level 10, right now, once I hit level 10, whatever location I land in, there's 100% chance that artifact is going to appear. So now we kind of made it. We're in the Altair system. Great. All right, let's look. We're gonna look around. See what our ship has, and then also, if you're curious as to what ship we have right now, we have the Achilles. Um, I just decided, eh, eh, 6M. That's my son. My son does that all the time. It kills me. Um, so all right. So there are some things that we now kind of know and kind of have to um, acclimate ourselves to. So for me, playing oh, okay, that's nice. We do have, oh, there we go. We'll take that too. Um, we'll take the now. I have a hard time eating chunks just because I did the chunks noir mod, and that mod just totally does things. All right, I am going to though while I'm here. So, but I just want to go and kind of just scavenge everything aboard the ship right now. So that's okay, and just kind of get a feel for what our ship is like. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we got nothing in there. And then our cargo hold has nothing in there. But my inventory. Okay. And we'll just put that in there. Okay. Alright, good. Now, our ship should be broken, right? Alright, let's see. The ship is damaged and we'll start. One ship part to repair, 10 iron to repair. Ah, okay. Overriding authorization, coming ship identity. I'm just leaving. Wait, what are you doing? I think it's just let me sit.
Deimos control. Established. Standing by.
Good. Then, let's go here and hide. Then hide. All right. There we go. There we go. All right. So, a couple of things real quick here. One, do we have ship parts? We have ship fuel. 2. All right, nice. All right, so we got 2 refills. Yeah, we don't have any iron and we don't have any ship parts. Okay. All right. So guess what we're doing? We got to go hunt down some ship parts. See, now this is what I think Out in the Blackness should have been, right? It's like, okay, the ship is damaged. I mean, yeah, you can give me a little bit more detail, like what system's damaged, what parts are needed, and then, now we're on Altair, which probably, let's go scan around. Now, one of the things that I added, I don't know that I have a cutter. I certainly do not. So, guess what? Find iron right over there. We have a cave, observation platform. Where am I at right now? And abandoned by Onyx. Bionics? Oh, what is this? Science outpost. Let's go ahead and let's get acquainted with storage box. Botanist.
It's a great day to be out in the field.
Is it? Is it really? No, I am kind of looking around real quick here. Sometimes, man, sometimes. That was my VPN saying it's lost connection. It's like, Need a better do not disturb is what I need. There's a herding sunflower filter. I love the change. All right, so iron is over this way, so that's the way we'll head. We'll head that way. And then along the way, it is good that it's a breathable atmosphere. There's a supply station. Wait, there was the water. Hello. Oh, it might be ice. It is. Now, one of the things that I did do was put in a POI density increase mod. So that is probably why we're seeing so many more POIs out and about. Alright, so which one is closer? The abandoned industrial compound or the iron? And then here's the other thing too, though, right? So I have to wonder, right? So right now it's hiding our, because I don't want it to always hide our suit. But if you're in a breathable atmosphere and the temperature allows for it, then yeah, I don't need to see the suit. But I would choose to see the suit, especially if we're on a frozen planet. What's your role with the season of what? And then industrial compound. Oh shoot. Pirates. Ow. Ow. Okay. Alright. Wait for you to reload. Okay, we gotta get out of here. We gotta regroup. First person might be better right now. Yes, I do know I've yeah, where you coming from? Where you at, pirate? So there's a mod that makes most of these guys most enemies are thin. I'm not sure I like that mod at all. Like, why? Why did it all be thin? Just really waste. Alright, I just picked up a sniper. Alright, that's smart. I have emergency kits. Don't I have heal paste? See, I have heal paste and bandages. As a matter of fact, I have way too many heal paste. But I also have that. So smart, whatever. Smart dock is better. At least. All right. Let's also see what we have in our inventory. I thought I picked up a sniper rifle. Okay. I'm gonna put you there. How many at? Oh yeah, we got some good ones. And an old earth sig saucer spear. How many rounds? You take the same as the maelstrom, huh? Yeah. Do you have a scope? You do have a scope on you. Nice. Alright. You I mean it's cool and all, but you got a 40 mag? 55. Alright, let's switch to this and see if we can actually see anything. Can't see anything. We know there's a ton of enemies over there. Oops. Alright, we gotta figure out how to do this. Okay. Really anything worthwhile here? Now I know what you're saying. Why'd you trap yourself in this place? The idea is I can get them as soon as we come in. Problem. I think there's something right there. So yeah, I do want Smart heal is not good. Not compared to smart dodge. Now, I will say this, and a lot of stuff that I'm going to be looking at is going to be in comparison to, say, like Dark Star, a lot of the creations that you do have to pay for. Dark Star, the enemies would already be in. They would already be on. Okay, I believe this is using El Jefe AI, combat AI. In Dark Star, the enemies would already be charging the door, coming in at you. So you don't just have people just trying to. So I will say, as much as now, again though, Dark Star makes everything bullet spongy. Right? And then so I'm trying to get closer to it. Alright, so they're over there. Okay. Reaching. Right. Basically, this is running over the. Well, got my light on. Can't aim. I used all my bullets.
Not even fair.
Where am I looking? Where am I getting hit at? Where is this? There? One up. One up. Come on up. Thought it was that. There you go. Last clip. Where's he coming? See it. Oh, shoot. What is that? 41 telling me. My iron deposit right there? You see what I'm talking about? All right, hold on. So what we need to do is this here. Now I do this and I don't like to, but it sounds like the smart thing isn't doing what it's supposed to do. So what do we got over here? Let me just hey, how you doing? Where? Oh, okay. Look, wrong gun. Thing is so shitty. Blueberries. See, in my outfit, I'm supposed to have 5% reload speed. Seriously. Oh, look at this. Still a ton of enemies here. Silver. Yeah. All right, we gotta get up there. Now there's a mod, human damage, but I don't know. I'm still wondering. You still don't get like, still having to shoot these guys 100 times. Nice. That's what I was wondering about. What if you get a clean shot to the head? Oh, I don't want the spider coming at me. Is he just floating? He is weird. that point right now where it's like, F it, man. You're not coming out. I can't see. Nobody's charging. Yeah, I know, we shot all up over the place. Some point you say, F it, man. Start charging there. Kill whoever you see. Hey, what are you doing?
Told you to keep your head down.
Right, right. Keep your head down. Okay, I'm liking that. Come here, come here.
This all you do.
All right, wait, wait. We better save. We better save. All right. Now, at some point, we gonna need to unload some of this stuff. Oh, look at that. Now, yep, I told you. Bake the toast. There's no toast. I don't know that I'm As a matter of fact, I feel like I'm getting ever closer to my goal. Slowly but surely. Creeping on the creep up. We creeping up on the okay, whatever. Yeah, see right there. There's my goal. All right. Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so let's see what we got. We can put that away. Put that away. All right. Nope. That's got potential. Put that away. That also has potential. Might be something to consider. No, we won't throw that away yet. Okay, so that's the one we're wearing. I want to make it away. All right. Okay. Now weapons. That's fine. thing, but does absolutely no damage. Now this Bridger does a lot of damage. So we may need to... I didn't want to do that. I wanted to favorite it, and I'm not in the right menu to do so. Oh, we got 3 of these things now. Still no... Alright, we got... Oh, shoot! No! No! God dang it, man. Alright, get out of there. Alright. Yep. Okay. While we're here, might as well grab some more weapons. Okay, probably crappy weapons. Ooh, we'll take the credits too, and there it is. We've got the iron that we need to repair our ship and get one out of here. Repair your ship, yes, we will. But you want to know something? We're angry. Are we not? Are we not? Are we not angry? Are we? Somebody just shoot at us? That's why we're angry. Because of the hostile welcome that we received. No one wanted to get along. No one wanted to say, hey. Oh, dang. Okay. Might need to do some story time with Selena. Scripture. Might be time to go.
Waste of time.
Is he giving up? Oh, look at that. A multi-pack. Bat ball pack. That. Dark launcher. Oh, waste of time. Yes, waste of time getting your butt shot off. Okay, hold on. See that? Yep. Jack
Let's do this!
The question is, are you like sitting somewhere waiting for me to come after you? Or are you outside afraid to come in and yelling at me to let's do this? I'm just curious. I need to know the level of cowardice that we're dealing with here. Okay?
Here we go. You want some more?
See, I'm ready to end any conflict. Did you see it's an issue? But you gotta just come at me, bro. realize there was so much more to this facility. Alright. Okay, that sounded awful. Alright.
I'm gonna find you.
I didn't want this. Oh, okay. That reminds me of something. Yes, the elemental seal. I don't know how people play without that. I don't. Where are you? Where are you? There he is. Hey, how you doing, man? God dang, stop missing. Is it getting dark already? Where did the guy go? It aborted autosave. Why? Maybe because that's me. They're still baddies. Do I just let them go? You.
Catch my breath. Get there!
Catch your breath. Catch your breath. What do you got on you? Which way is my ship? Oh, my ship is this way. Oh, okay. So I do kind of have to go through this. Where? I gotta go through. Healing is not necessary, really? Get it, man. Hate this. Wait. Oh dang! Yeah, I just took all this stuff. I was trying to crouch and I hit B, and B is glued on when you're up on it. So it just took everything. That's not what I wanted. All right, somebody I think is up above us.
You're done.
Am I done? Am I truly done?
Finish. Climb in over my head.
You are for sure. Hey, a rover battery. All right. What? Oh, what do we got here? Hopefully, we got to see what the economy is like. What the spacefaring economy mod does with the prices, because I truly think, in some cases, it really nerfs the prices. So, like what we just did here, it kind of like makes it so that you wiping out like a whole mess of folks here doesn't really benefit you or give you ooh, a sandwich. Take that. Is that orange? Can I get to that sandwich? Can I get to it? There it is. All right. Now, one of the things I couldn't find, and I was like, no, don't tell me, okay, is I couldn't find junk recycler. I was on Nexus looking for it, and I'm like, don't tell me that's just a creation. If it is, that's very disappointing because that is one creation that I've grown completely attached to. So, environmental seal, that's what it's called. And that's an additional seal that you can modify and everything that you attach to your suit, and it increases the suit protections. I did not expect to have to do all that. But as you can see, that is the kind of start that it does for you, right? It's not going to put whatever you need. It's not going to put it where you can just easily get to it, and most time you're going to have to fight your way through that. Now it says we don't need healing. Oh, okay, there we go. That pack was good. Maybe we didn't have one, and then that's why, like I said, I'm not a huge fan of this one in particular, the smart healing, just because it isn't very smart. And what it tells you, like, gives you like a thing, it feels like it could be better detail. All right, so what I'm going to do real quick though is let's go to settings. What is it under? It's under gameplay options. All right. All right, real fuel, save manager. I forget which one it is now. Ship repair. Um, which one is it? Smart heal is on. So this is it. All right. So spaceships, settlements. We're just gonna go back to vanilla. Suit display. We'll go back to vanilla there as well. On when we're on our ship, yes, I do want it to be hidden. Okay, that did nothing. Never mind. So I'm running in the snow in shorts. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Uh-oh. Did I pick up a cutter? I did not pick up a cutter. Why did I not pick up a cutter? Sounds very creepy out here. I'm still trying to figure out why didn't I pick up a cutter where I was. Were there no cutters available? Or did I just not actively look for one? It would be nice if I had one like in my cargo bay, right? Why can't I take it? Oh, seriously? This is my ship, right? Yes, it's my ship. So what it's telling me is I can only access this by, whoops, wrong. So now that I'm sneaking, I can steal it. I'm detected by somebody too. Who am I detected? This is my own ship, okay? So you're telling me I would be stealing my own med packs on my own ship? Does that seem right to you? Let me just double check my ship now. Make sure. Okay. Make sure we don't have any intruders, stowaways, right? I was detected by something. All right, let's get up here. Sit. Repair. Your ship is now ready to go. Nice.
Deimos control link established. Standing by.
All right. So.
This is Research Outpost U-309 to any and all Freestar Collective craft. We are under heavy fire. Hostile spacers are overwhelming our position on Altair 2. I'm not sure how much longer our outpost can hold on. We don't have much time. Private Mahoney, out.
I don't know how gung-ho I am to answer that call, but I am curious. All right, so we're level 7. Okay, so we will laser saber training, lasers, dueling, shotgun. We're gonna put that. We need one more up here. Truth, healing. We're gonna need it. Okay. All right, 3 more levels before the what's the name kicks in. All right. What's going on here? That's is that max? It is max. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Grounded. Ferry ship. All right. All. Choose your start. Why didn't that show up as a activity? And you see where there's so many more all right. Where are you? I believe it's U309. So let's take a look. We'll know instantly if it's the right one. There it is, new mission, ground pounder. Find Private Mahoney. Now this is going to be a rough one. And I gotta be honest with you. Space suits. Okay. I feel just a little bit more official. Alright. And then we're gonna do this real quick. Oop. Okay. And let's go over here. Cargo is getting quite full, so we will have to be very selective. And then let's go ahead. There we go. Holy cow. We got a lot of stuff on us. Okay, let's get in there. All right, you see the
alert.
yeah. Okay, maybe we should have rethought this. Maybe we got a little overconfident based on the last.
Shit! One down!
Where's the... least they're coming on. At least they're coming at me.
But you're next.
Look at that smoke. It's ridiculous. Is there somebody over here? I got lacerations. Right now, it's not showing it, but I wouldn't be 100. I would not be surprised. See, right there. I'd be surprised if it's making me confused. We gotta get in closer,
Reload.
but
Give me some cover.
I don't know. I'm just gonna take them both because Smart Heal does nothing. They're all over the place.
Pin 'em down. Open up. All the way. I never liked them anyway. Flank 'em. Let's see what we got. You're nothing.
We're coming around behind them. We're gonna try to flank them if I can. God, the boot tactics and stuff. Oh, you. Anybody back here? way is annoying as all get out. Two secret outposts. Okay. Isn't that interesting, though, that all the spacers, pretty much, we just got through killing were all men. And then the one Marine was female. Did we kill them? Holy cow.
Hazard alert.
Understood. Understood. We're getting ready to go. Gotta get inside. Sure. Okay. All right. A lot of money to go. Do you freaking work? I don't like that. Because you, at some point, you think you're exploding or something. Draft the reinforcement. I do not believe you understand the tactical situation. We cannot wait 1 week. We cannot even wait 1 day. We need reinforcements now, or it's over. Always use red sticks. So if you wonder why I do that, it lets me know who's been looted. Okay. Where's already checked this, right? Thank you for your service. Don't have to be there. detected? Where am I detected? There you go. Make sure I have enough ammo to survive this. Speaking of which, see.
Ugh. Thank God. I figured if I talked myself hoarse on the comms, the cavalry would come. I was expecting some Freestar militia, but any port in a storm, I guess.
Well, what are you doing in a closet?
When comms was overrun, I did a tactical retreat to this utility closet. Hey, I'm just glad I'm in one piece.
Me too. Me too. I'm glad I got to you in time.
You and me both. Before Spacers broke into the outpost, I was relaying orders for Lieutenant Torres. Torres ain't bad as far as COs go, but we'd have been flat out murdered if it weren't for the, and I can't believe I'm saying this, the UC Marines. So,
The what?
and this is important. You see a Marine, don't shoot. They're friendlies.
You got it. Marines good, Spacers bad.
Roger. So first things first, the makeshift infirmary isn't gonna hold. They set up on the ground floor in the security section. The whole place is on lockdown, so you'll have to find a way there. Talk to, Lazama. He's the only thing between them and... well, you get the picture.
Yeah. All right, don't worry. I'll make sure the infirmary stays safe.
You are something else. Be safe, be bold. A dead soldier ain't no help to no one.
Understood. You stay safe. All right. We have an injury that's going to prevent. We're going to have an injury. We have an injury that prevents self. We have burns, but you can see we have one going. And it makes it so that when we squat, we are aggravating it and losing the stamina. Okay, so we are going to do that. Get some frags. All right, so truth. All right, so we got a lot of weapons. What am I using right now? Still no ammo for that. And then do we have any something? Nothing. See, we got that too. All right. See, crouch, joint.
spacers breached the infirmary?
You have no idea what you're up against. Dead. Dead.
What are you doing up here?
Got you!
Nobody has an immobilizer on them or something, you know? LT shut down the firing range. Says the noise disturbed the scientists in there. Well, doesn't Torres know that target practice serves a purpose? Not when it disturbs the scientists, I guess. All right, let's get in here and see who's left in the med bay. And did she get up? Go. All right. Hopefully she got up. All right.
This is it.
What, you think she's a spacer? She's the one that cleared him out. Corporal Azama, UC Marines, medic. We thought we were done for.
You might still be.
I'm...
Yes.
And meet the esteemed doctor. Musa, right? It's his party we're crashing.
That's what his name tag says. Yeah, Private Mahoney sent me.
Mahoney's a machine. She's wasted on this rock. And this... What the heck are you guys doing here anyway? Doctor. Doctor!
Yes. I mean, yes. Astrobiology. We study non-Terran life
Doc,
forms in the settled systems.
You wasting time, but
We
got
seek to
we gotta
understand
move.
the various flora and fauna.
I gotta move.
And search for practical uses.
Yeah, I don't think the spacers care much about that. Okay.
No. They've been trying to take over the whole system for months.
Okay. Well,
Listen, we can't waste time. The Freestar CO, Lieutenant Torres, he locked down the complex. I'm not sure how long he can keep his troops safe.
Last I saw Torres was on the 3rd floor, near my office.
Take this key and get to Torres. It should open everything except the security doors.
Roger
Get to
that.
Torres before his men are wiped out. Good
Okay.
luck.
Wait. Okay. It wants me to go back this way. Oh shoot! Almost out of ammo. Gotta make it count.
I never liked him anyway.
Are you serious? 7 rounds. Nothing. You are absolute. All that ammo we've been picking up, and they want us to use a grenade. You want us to use the crappiest gun. Thing we took lasers.
Nobody's gonna miss you.
How many divergent outfits do we have? Okay, so now we gotta do a couple of things. Okay, we need bridge. We have nothing for whatever torn whatever we have. Weapons. We have the Glock, which actually is not very helpful at this point anymore. We do have a photo saber. Not really interested in that. No rounds for that one. The privateer, we do have some rounds for it. So and we always have the Eon that we can fall back on. Tons of rounds for that one. We have the old Earth pistol, which actually, the drum beat is a no-go. All right, so we need to figure out which one of these. This is laser sight. All right, wait. Small battery, tactical battery, small battery. Okay, I think truth. And then we have this one. And that might be our best option, actually. We like the Furious. Wait a minute, how much ammo do we have? Yeah. Okay. Let's get up
Big mistake.
here. Is it really? It was a mistake. Oh, and that's another thing. All right, real quick here. This way. Right. So, if it's not favorited, I think I need to get rid of it. I thought I favorited one of these already. Did I not? Alright, I'm not messing with that. Are we full? Alright. And you can see we got very little space left on ourselves, on our persons. And as soon as we said that, what do? The first thing? Grab more loot.
Under fire!
See how this plays out. This says Furious on it. Each specific hit does more damage.
Everyone fall back! Now!
Which makes it it. Okay. Here's my immobilizer. Nice. Oh, we needed that. Alright, I do want to see what Feel Good Medical does. Okay. Alright. Alright, we found Torres.
Like I
Are
said,
they all
someone's been
gone?
taking out the spacers. Thanks to the stranger, every last one of them is down. Some fancy work there. How many more are there with your unit? You got sniper support or something?
I gave the snipers the day off.
Wait, you're serious? You did all of that?
We have to help Captain Myung. She's behind the barrier door.
But she's not Freestar, Lieutenant. Our first priority is our men and our scientists.
She came in to save us, Sergeant, when no one else would. I will not leave her out to dry.
All right, you guys. All right, I look forward to meeting this captain.
She's... something else.
Mm-hmm.
But Lieutenant, they're the UC. We can't...
Sergeant, I am ordering you to help us save those Marines. But how?
We got a security override key. If the Marines are still alive, they'll be by the other entrance. We all work together. We should be able to save them. Or die trying.
There are soldiers that need us. Are you... up for it? We could really use your help.
I won't see good Marines die.
Good.
Here's the security key. You take point. The captain's down one floor.
Roger that.
I
Roger
don't
that.
believe it.
We will take these. Thank you very much. Take that med pack too, if you don't mind. All right. Stay sharp. They're down one. That's not the way. Oh, dang. I forgot which way to go. Okay. Hey. You guys waiting on me?
Easy, Mark. Forward. You'll pay for that. Fire! Fire! Oh, God. Oh!
I'm not afraid to shoot you in the butt. You. Dang it. It's not down that way. Back up there. Okay, look, bud. I'm lost. been a while since. Well, I guess it's been a while since I've done this one. I didn't think it was that long. Here we go.
To the Marines proud!
Must be going.
So glad the militia rats finally showed up. Could have used you for Dalton Bond.
Stand down, Private. What matters is they're here now. And who the hell do we have here? Another scientist?
No. Truthfully, we would still be pinned down if it weren't for them.
Well,
Excuse me. Let me finish looting, then we can talk all you want. All right, but if you interfere with my looting, then we got issues. Okay. And then nothing can help you at that point. You saw what I did to this. Okay. There we are. We are badass today. Hold on a second. Let me look at that junk. All right. Hey. Yeah.
Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine. Certainly not the militia. Who are you?
Well, I am not with Constellation. I'm just a cabin that picked up a distress call.
That there is some grade A manure. But I won't press, just glad you're here. Captain Myung.
Oh, good day!
Seriously?
Huh. You don't got the look of a Marine.
Gosh.
Certainly not the militia.
I'm just a
That
cabin.
there is some
I
grade A
know.
manure. Captain Myung, UC Marines.
Veteran
Pleasure.
of the Colony Wars, the shield of Pardue Pass. Best damn Marine in the service.
And that loudmouth is Private Sai. If she wasn't such a hell of a soldier, she'd be polishing latrines for the next decade.
I
You've
feel
saved
you.
lives here, and that is something I won't forget.
The captain and all her Marines. Well, we'd all be dead if it weren't for them.
You lot may be Freestar, but you're ground pounders first. I wasn't about to let you all die ignobly to those rabid spacer bastards.
Well, daggone fine to meet you, Captain.
You've got spirit. That's what we need right now. We've bought ourselves an old-fashioned stay of execution here, but it won't last long. The bastards are disorganized, undisciplined rabble. But they got spaceships and we don't. That means they can keep dropping reinforcements until they greatly outnumber us. Then the cowards will hit us. Hard.
Then sounds like we got our work planned up, cut out for us.
Give me a few years and I'd make you a Marine to be feared.
I have a more immediate problem, Captain. I have troops and civilians in the field. If we don't act, the Spacers could take them out. I can't abandon them.
Damn it. What sort of leader would you be if you did? But we need every trained soldier to fortify and get the defenses back online.
Mahoney said their last transmission indicated they were in trouble. If you could perhaps take your ship to the research camp and clear out any spaces.
I'll take care of it. In for a penny, in for a pound. I guess.
I know this is asking a lot, but
You got it,
lives
bro.
are at stake. Just go quickly and safely.
This fight may be the proudest one I've ever been in.
Okay. So right here at this point, what we got is, all right. So we got to head on over to the other camp, clear out those spacers, then come back. So this isn't over by a long shot. There's way more stuff that we got to get done. That was our last bandage. So there's a lot more that we got to get done here. But what I'm thinking is, once we're done here, anywhere we land, anywhere we go next, there's 100% chance it will drop the artifact on us, and that will get us kicked off and get the next, get the main quest going. Right? We're level 10. Oh shoot, we're level 12. Yeah, so we're right there where we need to be. So wherever we go from here, there's supposed to be 100% chance that we will find that the artifact will spawn, and we will need to go ahead and kick off the main quest. So we will be doing another part to this. Like I said, I love my character here. I'm having a ball with it. I love Starfield. So yeah. Yeah. We'll be back with a part 2 real soon. All right, guys. Remember, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.